Hello, welcome to All Things Healing Podcast. Happy November 1st. Today is November 1st. My goodness, we're headed on out of here. This year's headed on out. Glad to still be here. Wanted to talk about burnout this morning. I was having a conversation with someone on Monday, and the things that they were saying, I couldn't process it at the time. I was like, I wonder what's going on. Like, what is happening? What's wrong with this person? And it hit me yesterday. Burnout. A lot of times people do not know they are in burnout. And the way that this person was describing how they were feeling, I was like, that's burnout. Because I remember being there, a time ago. And I want to share some signs, some common signs of signs and symptoms to look out for burnout. Okay. So first up, we have physical exhaustion, feeling physically drained, experiencing low energy and frequent fatigue, even after adequate rest. Then you have emotional exhaustion, overwhelming feelings of emotional exhaustion, irritability, and mood swings. Then we have reduced performance, a noticeable decline in performance, productivity, or efficiency in your work, studies, or daily task. And then you have cynicism and detachment, developing a negative and cynical attitude towards your work, colleagues, or responsibilities. You might feel detached or emotionally distant. Then you have increased irritability, becoming easily irritated, impatient, prone to anger, even in situations that didn't bother you before. Then you have sleep problems, difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or experiencing restless, poor quality sleep. Then you have the physical symptoms, experiencing headaches, stomach issues, muscle tension, or other physical symptoms due to stress. Then you have loss of enthusiasm, a diminished interest or enthusiasm for activities or hobbies you once enjoyed. Then you have increased absenteeism. Increased absenteeism, taking more sick days or skipping work or school or other responsibilities more often. And then you have neglecting self-care activities like exercising, healthy eating, or social activities. Then you have lack of concentration, difficulty focusing on making decisions or remembering details. Then you have the isolation, withdrawing from social interactions and preferring solitude. Then you have the pessimism, a general feeling of hopelessness and the inability to see a positive future. Then you have the escapist behaviors, turning to unhealthy coping mechanisms like excessive drinking, eating, or substance abuse. Then you have procrastination, delaying tasks or avoiding responsibilities more frequently. If you notice several of these signs in your life, it is essential to take them seriously. Burnout can have serious consequences on your mental and physical health. To address burnout, consider seeking support from a healthcare professional, therapist, or counselor. Additionally, prioritize self-care, setting boundaries, and making life changes to reduce stress and restore balance in your life. So those are the signs when this person was talking. Those are some signs that I heard, this person expressing. It was isolation. I just want to be by myself. I can't do this right now. I need to take time out for myself. And this person is in burnout and they don't even know that they're in burnout. And a lot of times when you don't know what something is, you don't even know that you're there. You don't even know you're experiencing that. And I was sitting there, and I was thinking about how throughout the day, I make sure that I take time out for myself. I take a pause. If I start feeling irritable, I know I need to take a pause. I need to take a time out for me. Okay. So we have to be able to recognize when we're feeling kind of off. I call it feeling off. When you're feeling off, you got to recognize that. Don't just continue to go through the day and just go through the motions, because then you're going to get into burnout. Now, when you catch it before you get all of this stuff here, you're good. When you're experiencing all this stuff, now you need some help, right? Now you need to contact somebody. So it's best to catch it before it gets this whole list of things, before it gets to all of that. And like I said, when I was listening to this person talk, it's burnout. I didn't realize it, right? And I started thinking back to a time when I was feeling very irritable. I was feeling frustrated. I just ain't had it in me. I didn't want to do nothing. The things that I used to do, the things that used to make me happy, the things that I enjoyed to do, I didn't want to do anymore. I was in burnout. So I had to get a plan together, right? So my plan is self-care every day. Self-care. I have to take time out for myself. You must take time out for you until you're you again, right? And then it's just so many things. So I want to share some replenishment activities, all right? So some physical replenishment activities could be sleeping in, going for a nature walk, drinking lots of water, eat real food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or all of them. Pamper your skin, face mask, sugar scrubs, lotions, take your vitamins. You can do some meal prepping. Okay, that's the physical replenishment. Then you have the mental replenishment. Have a digital detox day. Put the social media up. Watch a funny movie. So that's something that I do every day. Every day I watch The Jeffersons because it's just so funny to me. So that is my mental replenishment activities. Sit outside in sunshine, cuddle up with your pet, or color. So coloring is another replenishment activities. So you see how I incorporate these activities daily so I don't get to the burnout. And then we have take a Epsom salt bath. That is my bath. I take a bubble bath every night, okay, with Epsom salt. So that is my mental replenishment activities. And then we want to create a plan for the upcoming week. Okay, so with the emotional replenishment, write in a gratitude journal. Unfollow people on social media who make you feel bad. Write a bucket list for the next year. Have a family game day. Plan a vacation or a staycation. Enforce your boundaries when they're tested. Perform random acts of kindness. Indulge in a day of complete rest. So that is the emotional replenishment. So I gave you something for each category. Take one of those things or a couple of those things from those categories to get yourself back to you, okay? Because that burnout is real. A lot of people are experiencing it and they do not know they are experiencing it. So hopefully this is helpful for you to recognize when you are experiencing burnt out, okay? Physical exhaustion, emotional exhaustion, reduced performance, cynicism and detachment, increased irritability, sleep problems, physical symptoms, loss of enthusiasm, increased absenteeism, neglected self-care, lack of concentration, isolation, pessimism, escapist behaviors, and procrastination. These are all signs of burnt out. Okay, so don't get there. If you find yourself experiencing these things, take part of those replenishment activities, okay? Because it is important to take care of you. Because if you don't take care of you, you're no good for nobody else. So make sure that you are taking care of you. All right, that's all.